Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I've created a grungy anti-Valentine's makeup look, but I've also collabed with the gorgeous Rosanna here on YouTube, who's created this flirty and very girly Valentine's Day makeup. So for the anti look, let's get straight into it. And I'm starting off with my eyes, and I've got my soft ochre paint by MAC, and this is just going all over the eyes and up to the brow bone, and this is just going to act as a base for our eyeshadows and just get rid of any discoloration. I then just like to set this area with some translucent powder. You can use any that you like, and this is just so that our eyeshadows are going to blend over the top of our eyes really nice and smooth. Moving on to eyeshadow, I've got my Zoeva Smoky eyeshadow palette, and I'm taking the shade Sweet Smell, and on a large fluffy blending brush I'm just taking this through the crease and a bit above it, and as you can see I've built it up quite a lot because you want to be able to kind of see it in the background. Also, don't be afraid to blend the shades a bit higher for this look so that it looks even more smoky and intense. I'm then taking the shade Smoky Wishes, and I'm focusing this shade on the outer corner and then through the crease. As you can see, I'm just building it up on the outer corner to get some depth and intensity going, and then taking it through the crease a little bit. Moving on, I'm taking the shade Ashes Awake, so we're just getting deeper and darker with the shades each time, and again I'm just placing this on the outer corner and then taking it through the crease. Now I focused a lot more on this shade because it was the darkest one, and I really wanted to create depth, make this look really smoky and grungy, and this was the shade that was going to do it. So as you can see, I just keep blending and taking the shade quite high up. With a look like this, it's better to go in with little bits and like keep adding more and blending, rather than going in with a lot and then having to blend out a lot more, if that makes sense. So just go in with small amounts and then keep blending and blending and blending until you're happy with it. Then I just wanted to brighten up the inner corners of the eyes, like the inner 2/3 of the eye on the lid a little bit. So I took the shade Relieve the Moon, which is a matte white eyeshadow, and as you can see, just took that onto the lid and then blended that through into the rest of the eye. And then for eyeliner, I've got my favourite gel liner, and this is the Tarte Clay Pot waterproof eyeliner, and it really is waterproof. It's amazing. So I didn't do a wing with this at all. I just lined my waterline with this, my lash line, sorry. Then just taking the black eyeshadow from the palette, which is called Real Light, and I just took that over the eyeliner to make it darker and intensify it, and also make it a bit smoky. And then I took that dark black eyeshadow just on the outer corner again, just to create further depth. Moving on to skin now, I've got my Kevyn Aucoin Central Skin Enhancer in the shade SX11. All products and shades will be listed down below in the description box. But yeah, I'm just putting this on any areas where I have discoloration, just to cover them up. And then for foundation, I've got my Hourglass foundation, and I've got this in 2 shades. I'll leave a link to my review for this on the screen for you. But yeah, I'm just going in with the darker shade on the outer perimeter and the shade that is more accurate to my skin in the center of my face, and then I'm just buffing and blending this out with a large fluffy brush. This is the Marc Jacobs Face 3 brush, and it is amazing. It just blends things out super easy and seamlessly. Then for underneath the eyes, I've got my Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and this is just going to cover up any dark circles. So I'm just placing this underneath the eyes in like an upside down triangle motion. And then to further highlight, I've got my Maybelline Age Rewind concealer, which is going down the bridge of my nose, on my forehead, my cupid's bow and my chin, and I also put it underneath my eyes to brighten that a little bit further also. And then just with my damp beauty blender sponge, I'm just bouncing this around my face to blend all of those areas into the foundation, making sure everything looks super nice and seamless and you don't have any funny lines around your face. And then you just want to set those highlighted areas in place with the same translucent powder we used earlier, and I like to do this with my damp beauty blender sponge so that the powder doesn't sit cakey on top of your skin, and this is just going only in the areas where we've just concealed. Then to warm up the skin a little bit, I've got my MAC Dark Deepest Mineralized Skin Finish, and on a large fluffy brush I'm just taking this through the hollows of my cheeks and also on my forehead, just where the sun would naturally hit me. And then I've got my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and just on a large brush I'm mixing these 3 shades together to contour, and this again is just going in the hollows of my cheeks, and I'm also just taking this on my temples, and this is just going to help slim out the face. And then with a smaller brush, I'm just taking this down the sides of my nose and at the tip, again just to slim down my nose. I love contouring. And then of course with contouring comes highlighting, and I've got my Kathleen Lights and Makeup Geek collaboration palette to highlight, and this gold shade is everything. Oh my god, can you see how much it pops? When I was putting it on, I was like, damn girl. So yeah, it's good. And then for blush, I've got this EX1 like peachy toned blusher. I'll leave the name of it down below, but it's absolutely gorgeous. So nice and easy to blend. And I'm just applying a little bit of this on the cheeks just for a nice natural flush. And then moving back onto the eyes, I'm just taking the same shades that we applied on the eye, just on my lower lash line, and we're just going to deepen it up, darken it out, and then smoke it out, because this is a smoky, grungy look. Then for mascara, I've got my L'Oreal False Lash Sculpt Mascara, which is one of my all-time favourite mascaras ever. It's just the best. So I'm just applying a couple of coats of this onto my lashes, top and bottom. And then finally for lips, I've got my MAC Chestnut Lip Pencil, which I'm lining my lips with. I love my MAC lip liners. I think they are just the best. So yeah, I'm just going around the outside of my lips with my lip liner, and then I'm filling it in with my Smashbox liquid lipstick in the shade True Grit, which is this gorgeous brownie tone, really nice and deep, and it's so comfortable to wear. But this, guys, is a finished look for my anti-Valentine's Day makeup look. Make sure you go and check out Rosanna Pierce on YouTube. I'll leave the link down below so you can check out her beautiful Valentine's Day makeup look. Give this video a big thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time. Mwah.